Welcome back to another episode of This Is My Opinion. Thank you so much for I've been waiting, and today's gonna be the day that I'm finally gonna give you guys one thing that I really promised for a long time. That is my music theory. So why I say that is my music theory? Because I don't study any philosophy. So probably that should have like any type of things close to the one that I was gonna talk about today, but it's basically trying to relate the musics that you like with your personality and with the things that you're feeling right now. I don't know if this video is gonna be that long, so let's see. And as a good, this is my opinion, fashion show. I'm just gonna get with the get started. And the theory is basically I like it to call them the 10 music theory. Why 10 music theory? Because I believe that if you can make a person list it for you the 10 music that the person is liking the most right now, independent of language, independent of type of music, independent of style of music, that music is gonna be like a brief summary what is the psyche of that person. Because a couple of years ago when I was because I did a lot of psychology, like I went to a psychiatric, it's not psychiatric, it's not psychiatric, psychology. I went there and I basically studied to understand my feelings and how my behave works with the people around me. But the most important part is I start noticing patterns all around me. So I noticed that the musics that you tend to listen to more, the musics that you're basically liking on this moment, is basically the ones that is reflecting your psyche. So, for example, if you're liking a very depressing music or very romantic music, and then you look for the lyrics, those lyrics are going to relate to you more or less. I didn't prepare this beforehand, but I can show my yeah, is exactly that amount. So, this is my music on my Spotify. So I really like to have a strategy for liking songs and discover new songs. So I basically go to my Discover Weekend, listen to all of them, and then chose the ones that I like the most. But if you're gonna say like only for the titles, Insanity, Let Down, Run by the River, The Other Side, Can Pretend, Night We Met, Karma Police, Make It, The Angels Cry, I, and Lover's Death, is you can, again, you need to study more, so you need to go in depth with the lyrics and with the theme of the songs to make a more precise judgment. But you can see that I'm right now, I'm a person who's a little bit insane that is trying to follow the flow, that cannot pretend it anymore and trying to see the other side, but always remember to uh, being in love, loving Mariana, and afraid of the karma of my chose, of my the things that I chose. Just giving like a super brief explanation how that works, but you need like again to look the lyrics and to see how. those ones can relate. And that is basically it, because I recommend you guys to do it yourself, so you can post your top 10 musics in the comments if you want to, and trying to debate it with yourself, like trying to figure it out if the correlation between musics and being are one to one that I imagine that is, or if you have a different theory behind it. Because the things that you like, usually the things that you like and make you comfortable, usually talks more about yourself than the product. So if you start seeing that you're starting to like more sad music and more drama music, that could be a sign that you're going through a depression. And I say that because it was the exactly same thing that happens to me. And when I started to, because English is not my first language, and I can translate music when I was listening to, but I really need to listen careful. And when I don't do that and I just get involved with the music, I really don't know the meaning of the words beforehand. So I just go with the flow. Or when I listen like to Japanese music, or when I listen to Spanish music, and everything, it's more like a state of mind that you put yourself onto that keeps making you realize who you are and how different and how relatable to the lyrics you really are. So that's why I believe this is my theory, a music theory that is the and again, you can expand the section, or you can lower the to, I don't know, 5 music, or if you want to do a really general one, like your favorite music right now that you're listening right now. Is not the thing that I need to say is not your favorite music of all time, but is your favorite music right now, because the all time high or all time low, and depending on your situation, is more about the moment that you felt that song, instead of the songs that you are enjoying to listen right now. It not necessarily needs to be new songs that you are uh, starting to listen to right now, but it could be old songs that you're revisited and you say, "Oh yeah, I'm jamming to that." So that could be a way for you to make this correlation. Is why are you liking those songs, and what is the reason that you're feeling that way? That the song makes you aware of your situation, makes you aware of who you are. And I really think it's very interesting for you to keep on going and always move forward. But yeah, again, this is my opinion. This is like a silly theory about psychology that I have, and I wanted to share with the world. So, thoughts, comments, please read it down in the comments below. And if you agree, disagree, and if you can relate to that, and if you did the exercise of choosing 10 musics and reflecting on the musics that you choose and why, uh, tell me what you discover about yourself. I think that is a really good way for us to trying to understand yourself, like your being and the phase of a life that you're passing right now. So yeah, thank you so much for being with me. And this is my opinion once again. Kyle out. Bye bye.